Right, we're back for some UFC predictions. They don't have a New Year's Eve thing or anything. We go straight into the first weekend of January. And some of us remember Robbie Lawler from a very, very, very long time ago. Some of us have met him, in fact. If you check my my videos for American Dreams 2, you will find that I have indeed met with him in 2009, in fact. It's interesting because he's one of the people that never seems to get the confidence in him that he deserves, I suppose. He's always one of these fighters where people say, you know, next time he'll lose, that sort of thing. And, you know, he had a run in the UFC years and years and years ago. He is not exactly old now, so he's been doing this from quite an early age. He's fighting Carlos Condit, who is only, according to this, seeded number 4. I think this is going to be a challenge. I do think this is going to be a challenge, but if we look at Carlos Condit, you know, out of his last 5 fights, he has lost 3 of them. Now, that is not saying a lot, because 2 of them were to basically the highest people in his weight division. You're talking George St. Pierre and Johnny Hendricks. It might also be important to note that he doesn't fight as often as you think. Twice in 2012, twice in 2013, once in 2014, once in 2015. So he's one of these fighters who hasn't actually fought for quite some time, which probably doesn't help at all. He is well-rounded. You know, out of his 30 wins, 15 are knockouts, 13 are submissions. Having said that, I have not been a Lawler fan for years for nothing, and I do really think that Robbie Lawler will be able to defend here. It may go all the way to decision. Even statistically, that's in Robbie Lawler's favour. You know, who knows how it will end, but I do think it will be a good fight, and I do think that he will probably come out and win that one. It's certainly worthy of a main event. It's probably worthy of a numbered event as well, which is a shame because this is a sport. Yes, I think it's a... Oh no, this is a numbered event. Yes, UFC 195, I was going to say. So that's good to see. Let's move on. Stipe Miocic and Andrei Arlovski. You know, Andrei Arlovski, I think, came back and won last time, proving that he isn't actually as past it as everybody thinks. But I would still expect Stipe Miocic to win that one. Lorenz Larkin and Albert Chumanov. Don't know much about Albert at all. It looks like this is going to be 2 strikers. I imagine Lorenz Larkin will probably win that one. Diego Brandao and Brian Ortega. Brian Ortega still has a perfect record of 9 according to this. So it'll be interesting to see if he can make that to a perfect record of 10. He's probably going to be the groundsman here. Diego Brandao probably going to be the stand-up striker. Don't know. Ryan Ortega was very impressive at one point last year, if I remember rightly. Can't remember which fight it was. So perhaps he will win that one. Abel, Trujillo and Tony Sims, don't really know. Don't really know that one. Let's move on to the undercard. Michael McDonald is fighting Masanori Kanehara. I would say Michael McDonald would probably win that one. Kyle Noak is fighting Alex Morono. No idea about Alex Morono, to be totally honest. So probably go for Kyle Noak there. There is a women's bout on the card. Justin Kish and Nina Ansarov. I don't know that one either. Scott Holtzman and Drew Dober. Perfect record of 8 for Scott Holtzman. Probably not going to stay that way. I think I'll go for Drew Dober on that one. What on earth is Dustin Poirier and Joe Duffy doing at the bottom of the card? Do you know, it annoys me. It does annoy me significantly. I feel like they have got things muddled up here. I don't understand why Dustin Poirier is suddenly at the bottom of all the cards that he's on. He's a crowd pleaser. He really is. Okay, he doesn't always win, but his matches are always really exciting, I find. I don't know why they put him down there. I just don't feel it's, even with a loss or two, I just don't feel that's justified. He's fighting Joe Duffy, who has a record of 14-1, but I don't think, looking at the statistics, that will make much difference. Perhaps if he wins this one, he can be moved up next time. Joe Soto and Mikanori Tanakara, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know that one either, really. Probably Joe Soto, but who knows. And the very bottom of the card, Sheldon Westcott is fighting Edgar Garcia. I don't know either of them either, I don't think. And that is my predictions video for UFC 195. It is a reasonable card. I do think it is a reasonable card. There are some fighters on there who are likely to put on quite a great show. I may not, however, agree with the fight card order when it comes to all of them.